To all my viewers out there, happy Halloween from the Hare Ranch. We decorated early this year. That's my scarecrow. We named her Hillary.
Lexus says they're going to send us a UX hybrid to drive. And the base price on these is pretty reasonable, 36 grand, but with all the options and goodies they tack on, they can get a lot higher in a big hurry. So let's take a look at the price sheet. By the way, this is the color I ordered, so we'll see if I got that.
And here is the window sticker. And this vehicle has the FSport package, something you really don't need in a hybrid, but we're getting it anyway. Which jumps up the price plus all of these options. And there's the total damage. But it is totally made in Japan with Japanese workers and a Japanese plant with Japanese parts, which explains the high quality. So we're getting something for our money. And this is what's under the hood. A 4-cylinder gas engine with 2 electric motors, one in the front, one in the rear, which makes this an all-wheel drive. And here's the claim fuel economy. Nice if you can get it. We'll take this out in the real world to get some real numbers for you. So here it is in person. I think this is a pretty nice looking vehicle myself. Some people like the grille, some people don't. Seems okay to me. And the rear view. One of the first things we do is check and see what brand of tires they gave us, because a lot of companies are going on the cheap and sending us chunky tires, but these are Bridgestone, so that's acceptable. What is not acceptable is spending 47 grand on a vehicle and not getting a spare tire. I understand it's a compact vehicle, not much room in here, but still. Anytime we get a vehicle, we take the headlights out in the dark and do a night drive. We already did a video on this car and posted it on YouTube, but if you didn't see that, we'll have a link coming up at the end of this video, so you won't miss anything. Alright, let's take a look at the cabin, and the first thing I noticed right away, they finally did away with that garbage piece of crap finger touch pad they had on the previous models. It used to be right here. You use the finger touch pad to operate everything on the screen. It is gone. Everybody hated it. Everybody wanted it gone. And now in its place, we have the heated and air-conditioned seat buttons. This is what the older finger touch pad looked like. Put your finger on there and swirl it around. Glad it's gone. Good riddance. With everything else being finger touch. Thank you. And this knob here is part of the FSport package, giving Eco, Custom, Normal, Sport, or Sport Plus mode. Do we really need a Sport Plus mode in a hybrid that's designed for economy? No, but it gives them extra money. It takes more money out of your wallet. I like this feature on the performance cars. It's really not necessary on this hybrid, but hey, I can live with it. I can live without it, as long as I'm not paying for it. You get a nice gauge cluster. Very easy to read. A bit of sun glare. Not as much as some of the other Lexus and Toyota models I've had. It's bearable. A stick shifter with drive, neutral, reverse, and park in a row the way it should be. Very simple climate controls. A decent sized glove box. And I do have to say, the materials and workmanship, outstanding. Very well done. So we're getting something for our money here. But be warned, this is a compact SUV. Actually more of a subcompact in my book, and a little tight back here, especially for legroom. Alright, let's take it for a drive. And Lexus has some of the best electric power steering on the planet. Still has. And the ride is very comfortable on this vehicle, too. With 181 horsepower, pulling just under 2 tons, this is not a drag racer, but it's got a bit of torque on the bottom end, good for slipping in and out of traffic. Nice firm brakes. Great handling, too. Very responsive. In heavy city traffic, a lot of stop and go short trips, 33.7 mpgs, what we've been getting. In 54 miles, it's kind of hot outside. Hybrids don't like heat. More to come. So, reset the computer and 120-mile highway trip coming up. This is a very comfortable highway cruiser. Sharp steering, smooth suspension, low wind noise. Only drawback if you want to pass somebody going up a hill. Not much power under the hood. This is not a race car, but other than that, very few complaints. Just a note, Toyota and Lexus pretty much use the same engines, and almost every Toyota Lexus hybrid I've driven lately on this road at these speeds got around 37 mpg when it's hot and close to 39-40 when it was cold outside. So I suspect we're going to get something in that range when we pull over very soon. Alright, a speed of 75 miles per hour minimum, climbing to an elevation 1,000 feet higher, and temperature still 100 degrees, at least 36.9, which is pretty close to what I got on a Toyota Camry hybrid, just over 37 a couple months ago. Let's take another highway trip, about 115 to 120 miles. This time we'll be going slightly downhill around 1,000 feet. Our first highway mileage test was done in the daytime. It was kind of hot outside, or 100 degrees. It's a lot cooler here at night, around midnight. 75 degrees, so that should give some better numbers. Plus we're going slightly downhill, just a wee bit. Alright, into the line. Let's pull over and see what the numbers are. Alright, we got 36.9 mpg going to and 38.7 coming back. That's pretty close to the 38 mpg claimed on the window sticker. As far as the 41 mpg claimed in the city, we never got more than 35, usually around 33 to 35, which is still pretty decent. So what's my take on this Lexus UX after a week of driving? I think it's an excellent car. I enjoyed it very much. The only little gripe I would have is the price tag at 47 grand, but hey, you can dump the FSport package, allow the extra options, get the price down under 40 grand, and that way it's a far better value. But you get a choice, a fully loaded one or a non-fully loaded one. Take your pick. By the way, we did have one little gripe with the headlight test and night drive. If you want to see what that was, just go to the bottom here, click and watch, and see the full 1 week road test we did. Might as well, you're already here.